Shalom. I'm gonna first start you off praise and honor glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
Double honor to the apostles, great millstones, to attach the Akim, push the words, saying the truth. And just gonna open up to the first scripture with the first Maccabees.
Yeah, first Maccabees.
This first Maccabees 2 and verse 52. Was not Abraham found faithful?
51.
51. First Maccabees 2 and 51. Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time. So shall ye receive great honor and everlasting name.
Right. So it says you'll receive honor in the everlasting name, man. So you got to call to remembrance the acts of our righteous forefathers, man. Like it goes into Abraham, Joshua, so on and so forth. Caleb, which links up to Sirach 2 and 10. All right. Look at the generations of old. Who was ever confounded? But the key point I want to touch on was the fact that we're going to have that everlasting name, man, which means we're going to be a part of the elect. So you might as well do what you got to do now so we could get that eternal, that everlasting, man. All right, we making basically what we're doing is we're investing in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, go ahead, the next one, and then whatever precepts you got, Lord, go ahead.
You said Philippians
4 and 1.
Okay. This Philippians 4 and 1. Therefore, my brethren, dearly beloved and longed for my joy and crown, so stand fast in Yahweh, my dearly beloved.
It says, read the part where he's talking about his crown. Go back.
Okay.
Yeah, just start it over. Yeah.
Philippians 4 and 1. Therefore, my brethren, dearly beloved and longed for my joy and crown, so stand fast in Yahweh, my dearly beloved.
Right, so he says for his joy and his crown. Now, what crown does he have laid up? All right, that crown of salvation, man. All right, but he says stay fast in who? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. So we have to endure. We have to continue in this work. Like I just said, invest in this work now so we can receive what? The glory later. All right? Being a part of that elect, man. All right? Being marked exempt from judgment, man. That's what we're doing. Laying up heavenly gifts. All right? Well, moth and rust cannot corrupt, man. You got a precept, Lord?
Huh.
Go ahead.
This is for the crown. This is James 1.
Perfect.
And 12. Blessed is the man that endures temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which Yahweh hath promised to them that love him.
Right, to them that love him, the elect. All right, now I believe that scripture is actually in the lesson. That's perfect, man. All right. Yeah, blessed is he that endured the temptations, like Sirach 2 and 1 says, man. All right. We got to go through this shit to receive the kingdom, just like Acts 14 and 22 says. Through much tribulation, we enter into what? The kingdom of heaven. All right. So, and we started with that Maccabees because you got to understand, Maccabees and them was going through it, seeing that people murdered, seeing that people commanded to go off. So, with that zeal, they started to do what, man? All right? They fought back, man. All right? And what did he tell his sons, man? He said, hey, do this, man. You're going to receive a name everlasting, man. Okay? So for you younger brothers, for me, for you older brothers, we have to endure, man. Because at the end of the day, we want our crown, man. And guess what? There's a certain amount of crowns for the elect, man. Not everybody's going to be a part of that fold. You got some more? All right. I mean, that's cool. Get 1 Peter 5 and 4. And you already read James 1 and 12, right?
First
All right.
Peter 1 and 4.
Yeah, kind of. That's perfect.
This First Peter's 1 and 4. To an inheritance incorruptible and undefiled, and that fadeth not away, reserved in heaven for you.
Right. It says when the chief shepherd shall appear, you should receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away, man. All right. So guess what? Blessed is the man who Yahweh Shai see doing the work when he comes back, who has his garment, man. Because guess what? We're going to receive a what, Lord?
The crown.
That crown, man. Just like when you read in 2nd Esdras, you see a man of higher stature above the rest, which is Yahweh Shai, that's placing crowns on the elect's head. All right, we want that crown of salvation, man. All right. Get 2 Timothy 4 and 8.
First 4 and 8. There's 1 Timothy 4 and 8. For bodily exercise profit little, and godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise to the life that now is.
You're reading 1 Timothy. I said 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy 4 and
8. 2 Timothy 4 and 8. Henceforth, therefore, is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which Yahweh, the righteous judge, shall give me at the day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing.
All right, you can break it down, because hey, it really goes back to the 2nd Esdras I just read. You could break it down about the crown. You know, you can read it again if you have to, but yeah, break it down.
So even as the brother, I don't know exactly what's it, but that it's not gonna fade away. It's gonna be forever. But it's talking about one person, but it's gonna be talking about the rest of the elect. And when it says which Yahweh, the righteous judge, shall give me at the day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing. Because for you 2/3 and for you heathens, it's for his appearing to come. It's not gonna be nice for y'all, man.
God, that's right. It's only gonna be nice for the elect, man. That's we're hastening in the day, and like the brother said, not for Paul only, you know, but for the men that love his name and his appearing, man. Going back to that scripture we read earlier, and like he said, it's not gonna fade away. Like the young brother Shalayah said, man, it's not gonna fade away, man. That's why we're gonna have an everlasting name also, man. All right. Get 1 Corinthians 9 and 25.
This is 1 Corinthians 9 and 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do
right, which is balance. You gotta have a balance in this thing, man. All right. And it says strive. What you supposed to do? Strive for the truth unto death, right? Because, hey, and Yahweh's gonna fight for thee, right? And not only that, we're gonna receive that crown, man. Go ahead.
Like what verse is that?
25. 9 and 25, first verse.
So like this 1 Corinthians 9:25, I'm reading over. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown.
Right, so you have guys that's out here, vainglory, self-willed are they? They do it for a corruptible crown, man. But we do it for what? Go ahead, Lord.
But we an incorruptible.
Right, an incorruptible. One that fadeth not away. Alright? Like 2nd Esdras say. Matter of fact, get 2nd Esdras 2nd chapter 45th verse. I believe. And the whole point is strive, man. Endure these things. Endure the temptations. These are growing pains, man. It's better for us to suffer this now than suffer later, man. All right? Make your deposit now. All right? Make your investment now so you can what? Reap the benefits later, man.
9 and
No. 2nd Esdras 2.
2.
Start like at... Yeah, start at 42.
This 2nd Esdras 2 and 42. I, Esdras, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number.
Right, because you're going to have the 144,000, and then you're going to have the 1/3. All right? Innumerable multitude. Go ahead.
And they all praise Yahweh with songs. And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature.
Yeah.
Taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly.
Right, he was more exalted than the others, man. But nonetheless, he was placing crowns on top of those men's heads, man. All right, that crown of salvation, man. That crown of glory, man. All right, and it says they were standing on the mount, man. Which that's the government of Yasharallah, man. Starting with the elect, man. So that's what we're fighting for. That's what we want to be a part of, man. All right, nothing less. All right. And we want to be a part of that fold, man. Okay. Not doing this for an incorruptible crown. Not laying up earthly treasures, all right, where moth and rust can corrupt, that a thief could come and take away. That's not what we're on, man. We don't want them things, man. We want an everlasting name, something that's going to last forever, man. All right? You got anything else, Lord? With that, you can close out.
With that, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai,
and Shalom.
All right, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect wherever you may be. Shalom.